Hey everyone, welcome to Booster Tutor. I'm Brandon, and well, it's time for our second Crack-A-Pack, number 2. Let's do it. Got our Crack-A-Pack here. Hopefully I can get through this without hacking along. So put this right here for now. First Crack-A-Pack. Oh, hey. I haven't got these yet. Hey, didn't know they were in this. Okay, sweet. Energy reserve. Okay. Anyway. Aether Trade Winds, 2 and a blue. Return target permanent you control and target permanents you don't control to the owner's hands. 3 mana, a little bit high for this effect. It's nice because, say you have Fabricate or something, or any ETB, you can get to reuse it. And also it can like bounce their token to basically just kill it. Or maybe you just need to get something out of the way. It's nice, it's a little too high cost for me, but in the right deck, it's really good. So, one first pick it, but it's not the worst. Terror of the Fairgrounds, 3 and a red for a 5/2. That's it. He's a Gremlin. Nah, 4 mana for a 5/2. I mean, if it can get through, sure, it hits hard, but it's gonna die to like a 2-drop. So, not happy about that. Thriving Ibex, sure. 3 and a white for a 2/4. It's a goat. When it enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy, and whenever it attacks, you may pay 2 energy to put a 1/1 counter on it. This is a series of the cycle for it gets 2 energy, and when it attacks, you put a 1/1 counter on it for paying 2 energy. They're fine. Actually, they're pretty solid, I'd say. This one's a good. It's got the bigger toughness, so it's a good blocker. Becomes a 3/5 when you attack, basically. Just like all the others, it's fine. It's probably on the lower end, maybe just more in the middle. I think the green one's probably like the best one. Not gonna first pick it, but it's not a bad card. Thriving Turtle, 1 blue for a 0/3. Same thing, part of the cycle. It's when it attacks, you put 1 counter on it. When you pay 2 energy, it gives you 2 energy. So it basically becomes a 1/4. This is probably the worst one, I think. It takes so long for it to ever do any damage. It just sits there as a blocker. So if you're trying to go for control or something, it's fine. But it's not what I want to be doing, really. So, not a first pick. Fortune is fine. 2 and a black for a sorcery. Choose one or both. Return target artifact from your graveyard to your hand. And return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. It's a 3 mana sorcery. Get 2 cards back from your graveyard. Your 2 best cards that have died or you put there somehow. I like this card. It's a little slow. Like if it's instant, of course, that'd be way better. But if there's like your creatures are dying a ton, you're trading a lot, or you're somehow getting stuff to the graveyard, it's pretty good because you get 2 cards usually. Like, if you're just getting 1 card back, it's not worth it, I don't think. But 2 cards, not too bad. I don't know if it's that good. So far, I think actually the Ibex is our first pick. Ornamental Courage, 1 green instant, untap target creature. It gets +1/+3 until end of turn. Usually, I don't like this. It's 1 mana instant, that's fine, but only does like a 1/3, and it blocks really well. I usually don't like these, but this card's been like pretty good in the set so far. Like every time someone plays, I'm like, oh crap, well my creature died and yours is fine. So it seems to happen a lot. So honestly, it's not that bad of a combat trick. It's just I'm not very excited by it. Like in other sets, I would just probably pass it, but this time. Take a little bit higher, actually. Not first pick it, though. There you go. Live fast. 2 and a black for a sorcery. You draw 2 cards, you lose 2 life, you get 2 energy. This card's awesome. It just does so much. Definitely our first pick so far. Drawing 2 cards, yes. Losing 2 life, okay, sure. And getting 2 energy, it's going to help no matter what, usually. Sage of Shailea's Claim. 2 and a green for a 2/1. It's an elf druid. When it enters the battlefield, you get 3 energy. Not excited by this card. Maybe if you have like a high energy deck, it's fine. I mean, it's gonna get you the energy you need, but just not very good to me. Don't like it. There you go, Glint Sleeve Artisan, 2 and a white for a 2/2. He's a dwarf. Fabricate 1, so he's either a 3/3 for 3, or he's a 2/2 for 3, and you get a 1/1. So I love this guy because he basically if you need like any servos or like something that's like, oh, if you have an artifact, it gets a buff. This guy's awesome. 3/3 for 3 is always good. Yeah, it's a great common. Probably a very high pickable common. So let's put him over here. Ooh, Nature's Way. 2 and a green sorcery. Target creature you control gains vigilance and trample until a turn. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. So, green removal for 2. It's a sorcery, sure, but for 2, who cares? It's so good. And then it gives like some big creature you have that just killed another creature. It also gives it trample and vigilance. Yeah, I'll take that. Weaponcraft Enthusiast. 2 and a black for a 0/1. Fabricate 2. So he's 3 mana for a 2/3. But the fact that he can give you 2 1/1s, that's really good, especially in black where it has a lot of the like the bat who gets +1/+0 if you have an artifact, or the other guy who's a 2-drop that can be like a 3/2 with Death Touch. He doesn't look that amazing, and he's not amazing, but he's really good. He's really solid. If you fabricate and he's a 0/1, kind of sucks, but he's a block, or you can bounce him to do some shenanigans or something like that. So I like him. Don't know if he's better than Nature's Way, but I'll still put him in consideration. Minister of Inquiries, 1 blue for a 1/2. He's a Vidalcan Advisor. When he enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. Okay, let's see. What does he do? Tap him, pay an energy. Target player puts the top 3 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. No. Was he like one of the only mill things in here? And mill, like, yeah, mill's good and limited. But unless you're an all-mill deck, what's the point? And the fact that he just does 3 and like you have to pay energy. No, he's not good. Don't do it. Okay, and our rare is Authority of the Consuls. 1 white enchantment. Creatures you control enter the battlefield. Or sorry, creatures your opponents control. That'd be bad. Yeah, creatures your opponents control in the battlefield tapped. Okay, so if you have like a fast deck and you don't want them having blockers, sure. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your opponent's control, you gain 1 life. Okay. So, you play this turn 1. All their stuff comes in tapped. You better have a super aggro deck. And you're gaining life for some reason. Because I guess you're not leaving blockers behind. They're going to be able to tag into it. Nah, I don't like this. It seems like a standard card or some kind of constructed card. Unlimited, just never going to get... I mean, you might get on turn 1, but not consistently enough. And yeah, don't like it. Anything else? Oh, hey! Nice. Foil, Gurapur Orrery, Artifact. Each player may play an additional land on each of his or her turns. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, if that player has no cards in hand, that player draws 3 cards. Okay, I mean, you're not going to first pick this because it's horrible for limited, but that's a nice commander card right there. Foil commander card. Okay, sweet. So, let's see what we're going to first pick here. We got Weaponcraft, we got Nature's Way, Clint, Live Fast. Okay, so I think Glint is nice. I don't think you're going to first pick this. I like Live Fast, I like Weaponcraft, but 2 black cards. You're going to be passing one of them, maybe putting someone else like in black. So I think the Nature's Way is what you're going to do. I mean, it's not super exciting to go into green, but it is a green removal. And green removal, you'll take it when you can get it. Live Fast, ooh, I really like that card though. But yeah, I think you go Nature's Way, take the green, pass some black, and hopefully that works out. Okay. Let's go to our second pack. Servo. Okay. Herald of the Fair. 2 and a white for a 3/2. Human. When it enters the battlefield, target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. I mean, in aggro deck, he's fine. Even I played aggro decks, and even then, I've cut him sometimes because he's not that great. Thriving Turtle. 1 blue for 0/3. He has the cycle of you get 2 energy, and when he attacks, you can pay 2 energy, give him +1/+1. I don't like him. It's too slow, doesn't ever do any damage. He's just there for blocking, so you have a control deck, like I said before. Mind Rot, 2 and a black. Target player discards 2 cards. It's a sorcery. I mean, 1 is fine, like sometimes, but even then, I'm not too excited by Mind Rot because you can sometimes get it in your hand and they have no cards in hand, and it's a waste. So there you go, Thriving Rhino. 2 and a green for a 2/3. Rhino, when it's a battlefield, you get 2 energy. When it attacks, you may pay 2 energy to get 1/1 counter on it. So, turn 3, you put it down. Turn 4, it's attacking as a 3/4. I like this guy. I think he's the strongest of the cycle. He's pretty aggressive. He's just like, you play him, if people are like, oh, really? Now I gotta deal with this guy. So, I like him. So far, he's our first pick. Impeccable timing. There you go. 1 and a white for an instant. Impeccable timing deals 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Yeah. It's white removal. You have to be attacking or blocking. That's fine. It's an instant, of course. So, you have to be horrible as a sorcery. I like it. I mean, it's going to kill a lot of things in this. A lot of stuff does not have too much high toughness like Shadows or Eldritch Boon did. Consulate Skygate 2 for a 0/4. Defender Reach the wall. No, don't. This card's just not good. Like, just sits there and does nothing, basically. Sits there and blocks all day. Courier of Vendor, 2 and a blue for a 2/1. That's it. Nope. There's no blue aggro deck I know of. And even then, 2 for a 2/1 is bad. Riparian Tiger, 3 green. Okay, here we go. Cat Trample. Where's the alpha? You get 2 energy. Whenever it attacks, you may pay 2. If you do, it gets +2/+2 until end turn. So it's 5 mana for an attacking 6/6 Trample. Like, that's really good. That's, wow. I really like that card. Okay, yeah, that's first pickable right there. There we go. Ariada Express. Or Darian, whatever. 5 for an 8/6. It's a vehicle, menace, crew 4. I mean, maybe if you want one of these, sure. You're not going to first pick this because, unless, no, you're just not going to first pick this. Because the fact, the menace is nice. Crew 4 is really high. And basically you're just attacking for 4 then, almost. And, I don't know, not a big fan of this vehicle. I like vehicles, this one, not very much a fan of. Ooh, Long Tusk Cub, 2 and a green for 2/2. Creature Cat. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you get 2 energy. You may pay 2, put a 1/1 counter on Long Tusk Cub. This guy's so good. Comes down early. He's just a threat that they have to deal with. And every time I played him, he has been dealt with, sadly. But he's just so good. That's why. Like, they're like, well, I have to use my kill spell on this guy because he's going to get out of control. So far, green is just really good in this pack, sadly. So if you first pick in a green card, oof. Genjit Sentry, 2 and a blue for a 2/3. Okay, that's fine. When it's battlefield, you get 2 energy. It's tap and pay 2. You may tap or untap target artifact or creature. Okay. I mean, the fact that it costs 2 energy kind of sucks, so he gets like 1 use. If it was 1 energy, I'd be more excited. But coming down 3rd turn and then not being able to use it till 4th turn, kind of sucks. So, yeah. I mean, I would take him. I'd take him if I was in a blue deck, but I'm not going to first pick him. Okay. And Speedway Fanatic. 2 and a red for a 2/1. Human Pilot Haste. Whenever he crews a vehicle, that vehicle gains haste until end turn. I mean, that's okay. If you're going super aggro with vehicles, sure. You want this in your deck. I'm not going to first pick this because it's just going to die so easily. But I guess that's the point of the card. Yeah, this is, if you're already in that deck, you're taking it, basically. Or if you're just going super aggro. Okay, and our rare is, oh, it's a 3/3. That is 2 mana. It's Smuggler's Copter. Holy crap. Yeah, you're first picking this. This card is amazing. So it's 2 mana. Comes down turn 2. Turn 3, you're attacking for 3 in the air, and you're drawing a card. Like, yeah, you have to discard a card, but who cares? It's so good. I played the... Oh. When I had this in my steel pool, I just was, like, getting it turn 2, like, 2 games, and it just destroyed the person, because they're like, I have no way to deal with this. Yeah, it's good. You're first picking this, no question. And, oh, look at that. We got a foil Live Fast. 2 and a black for a sorcery. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, gain 2 energy. Awesome card. You're not going to first pick in this pack, but it is pretty first pickable, actually. So, it's always a contender. Okay, well, that was an easy one. Smuggler's Copter, if that wasn't there, oof. I mean, I think the Cub is the correct pick here. Like, it's the best card, I think. But look at all that green you'd be passing. That's so bad. Maybe take the timing just so you're not passing so much green. Or maybe take the live fast, actually, too. Take either of these over this, because that's too much green you're passing. That's good. That you're going to get cut the second pack. Or unless you're saying, forget it. It's one pack. I don't care. I'll take all this. I'll take some green. But I think it's either of these, if this wasn't here. But easily this. And it leaves you open for any color you want. So... Alright, so that first pack, pretty cool. Nature's Way. I mean, it's a little iffy on that one. 3 pretty good cards, but take the green one, of course. Then you got the cool foil. So, EDH. There you go. A second pack. Holy crap, yeah. Slow Copter, like, not even. I mean, Crew 1 for that thing? It's crazy. The card's so good. Oh, man. Anyway. Remember, if you give my Patreon $2, you get all my Crack-A-Packs. That means you get a Smuggler's Copter, you get a foil EDH card, and you get a kind of crappy one-drop white card. But whatever. If you want to follow me on Twitter, booster_tutor, and see you next draft.